after session. Welcome back. Hopefully you just saw the live stream or hopefully the video of session 2 of Esper Genesis, our second season, where a lot has taken place. Everything from the ceremony at the Kesh Temple to our heroes fighting off this huge Batera. But the question I always have for my players after a session is what are their session highlights? And starting off with ladies first, the Dark Lovely playing our Kesh Princess and now High Priestess, Aura. Tell me, what were your session highlights?
I know this is such a small detail, but what really got me was when NASCAR was screaming, "I do not consent."
No touchy.
No touchy.
And then the fact that he wouldn't refer to NASCAR as just a bitch. He was like, "She's a bee."
Hey.
Just everything about that interaction just fucking it got me.
Smells like home.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. Tonto, Tomahawk, Sagaristio. Tell me, what were your session highlights?
Session highlights. Oh boy. Yeah, that one's gonna be a tough one because there were a lot of good moments. The ceremony was quite nice, and we got the princess is now a high priestess, which just puts Remus in a foul mood because well,
does that make her a high princess?
It doesn't make her a high princess, believe it or not. Even though she actually outranks her sister, her older sister now.
Yep, and she's got a rank that's equivalent to her dad,
Mm-hmm.
the king. So, that's pretty cool. Now she's got, it's like, you know what? I got a rank that's equal to yours, Dad. I don't have to listen to you.
He's got FU rank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most definitely.
So yeah, that was good. Obviously, yeah, NASCAR getting all, no touchy. No. And being naked.
Mm-hmm.
The fight in general was intense.
Why was he naked, though?
You don't want to go to his home. All right, just trust that.
Noted.
Probably something to do with, I don't know, an acidic atmosphere. I don't know. That'd be the only reason.
It's either that or it's an S&M thing.
Right? It's a cultural thing. No clothes.
Mm-hmm.
No clothes, no thank you.
Yep. And then, of course, the ship getting destroyed. I'm like, I might have plans to use it against this beast, and it's gone.
I'm partially to blame for that.
I mean, it was already destroyed before combat started.
But I kind of finished it.
Yeah.
I was trying to push it back into the portal, but I misunderstood my positioning, and whoops.
Whoopsie.
Don't tell Remus.
Right?
Most
I'm kind of glad I
definitely.
put Cortex Link on Argus, though, because he managed to, because of his throws, he managed to survive that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went down, but at least, he didn't go down, too.
You went down with purpose.
Then I walked away, and after that next round, I was back up to full health -1.
Yeah, because I got hit, and then I was able to heal everyone.
Ashen Forge, I'm already burnt to a crisp, motherfucker!
Most definitely. Any other session highlights, Tonto?
Yeah, I think that's about it for me.
All right. So tell me, Alloy, Argus,
Remus.
Remus, what?
Hands down favorite NPC tonight was Remus. Just for the sheer amount of pride that he's trying to have, but he's constantly being thrown into positions, and then Raylan is just destroying him every chance he gets. And then he lost his ship. We're trying to get rid of him and send him home, and we fucked his shit up.
Royally.
Yeah. There was also the stuff with NASCAR and NASCAR. That was just funny. 100%. Also, the one round of combat where like everyone who's capable of really hitting hard got a fucking nat 20 at least
Oh
during
my
one of their attacks.
god.
There's no amount of preparing for a boss you can do to anticipate one attack doing 40 points of fucking damage.
You guys definitely whooped this thing.
I don't know. It got its licks in. It didn't go quietly into said night.
Right?
How many hit points did you give back to it so it could continue?
None actually.
Yeah, I think I had a lot of hit points.
It did. I don't like the fact that it can do multiple breath weapons in one turn.
Mm-hmm.
That seems sketchy to me, Cobalt.
Okay, I guess it seems sketchy to you then. Also, it's not a breath weapon, it's just an attack.
No, technically it's a breath weapon.
Well, yeah, because it comes out of its mouth, but this is not technically a dragon either.
No, well, 100% true. That doesn't make it not a breath weapon. It's not a rechargeable breath weapon, apparently.
Yeah.
The start of the space station, things portaling in.
I fear that is just going to be a regular thing, and just depending on where we are in space, we're going to have to deal with shit just popping into the ship for random encounters because Cobalt gets bored easily.
Ah! Oh yes, in my boredom, I'm just going to go ahead and just summon up a random page from the threat database. Okay.
Sorry, keeping it spicy. Let's phrase it like that.
Okay. Any other session highlights?
I mean, people have talked about a lot of them so far.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little surprised that Ty wasn't going to be here tonight because I didn't hear anything about that. And then he's like, "Oh, he's in a coma." I was like, "Oh, that's one way of taking him out of the game."
Hey, you know what? These things happen. Hey,
sure.
But the show must go on.
Indeed, especially since we're streaming.
Right. So, Master Draco, Rythan Bravestride, the brand of now the High Priestess. Tell me, what were your session highlights?
Messing with stream is taking out the consistent nat 20s on the last encounter.
Oh my god.
The egg scene.
Mm.
And yeah, about it.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. You guys pretty much like covered the breadth of all the great moments. I love how like Aura has to be like, okay, I'm so glad this thing's not talking, but at the same time, what do you want me to do? Right? It would have been so much easier if this thing talked, right? You know, yeah, but it doesn't. But you know, now she has this, and I love how like the people are freaking out inside the temple, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cause pacify over here by the door. And with that, she gets ready and she summons up all this Esper energy, and she's like, chill. Right? And everyone's like, hey, it's cool, y'all. She has a spear. It's all right. And then she gave her first decree as High Priestess, party. And with that, you know, this.
Now, see, that's how you come into fucking power.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The death of democracy, it's not through screams and tollers, it's through cheers and applause.
Yes, it is. Then like her like try to rationalize it with Remus about that.
We will get him. We will undo that knot up his ass one day.
Oh heavens! Also, Nathkar is always a gem to role play.
No, touchy.
And the fact that, I mean, he's pretty much like a lizard man with like no discernible genitalia, yet you know here he is so worried about being naked. But
I'm literally a Ken doll down there, and I'm less worried about it than he is.
Yeah. But yeah, that was great. I know it sounds weird. I like Sakaristiel's little assault drone. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Sorry, that was another
weapon.
That was really good too, honestly.
Most definitely. And then, oh my heavens, we had Argus, the freaking unit, right? He just like slapped in a fresh sorium click. Da, 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 da. I mean, he's just like, oh, he's obliterating my monster. I was like, what I do to him?
just wish I hit more. Like, with a
Give him
+4,
money.
I should have hit way more consistently than I actually fucking did.
Either
I
way, you were just drilling into this thing, shattering crystals, knocking it down. And I was having flashbacks of Monster Hunter, right?
Dude, you realize, like, out of the 8 shots I took, I hit 3 times on a 50-50 chance of hitting.
I know that the times you hit, it was hard as heck.
Once was hard as heck.
They were
And I had the
all
first-
hard as heck.
No, there was the one that only did like 7 points of damage. It was the one after that that had the extra 2d6 oomph to it.
Either way, you were doing some major damage to this thing. And then here comes the flames, and after the flames, you're like almost like the last one standing.
Yeah, then I just walk out like a fucking boss.
Right? Even though poor Nathkar was on fire.
And shouldn't even have been worried about it.
Exactly.
That's like Robin Hood Men in Tights. The scene with Little John on the bridge.
I'm drowning! I'm
drowning!
drowning!
It's like 2-inch deep water.
The look of unbelief on his face was just priceless.
You saved my life.
And
Yeah.
Also love we have Brave Stride, the super sniper. Right. Yeah, like I said, I was getting some huge Monster Hunter vibes. I'm like, there's that one dude with the bow gun off in the distance with the heavy bow gun, like just lining up the shot. Pa! And the creature goes roaring and falls over.
Pops at a Craig shot, level 3.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty happy with how that fucking auto rifle worked out. It's the first time I've really used it since we got into the power plant.
Mm-hmm.
I've always gone to the perv stick.
The perv stick.
And now I think I need a break from the perv stick.
Oh man, but yeah, you guys are doing some great thing, and also I too love how Brave Stride is just like messing with Remus, but now they're slowly forming a bond. You know, it's like
Most hateful bromance in the galaxy.
exactly.
So they're not frenemies and it's not a bromance. Does that make it a fomance?
A fomance. I kind of like the sound of that actually. I kind of do. A fomance. I mean, not F-A-U-X, but yeah, you know, F-O-U.
Like F-O-E mance.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I hate you, but I love hating you.
I know a couple of.
Isn't that the entire premise of like Naruto?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, except Raylan Bravestride is, not talking no jutsu him.
Either way, that is great. Well, if there is nothing else, we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for checking out this after session of season 2, episode 2 of Esper Genesis, and I can't wait to find out what's going to happen next week. Everyone who's watching, bye.
Bye.
God damn it, Tom.